Hi guys, Olivia here with Carniform Queen 31. Alright, so they got some of the results back and my blood didn't come back looking very good. Everything is elevated, and when they did the blood work, they said my magnesium was low, and I had given me some of that in IV, but they just checked it again and we had to wait another 45 minutes. And the blood work came back and it's getting even more elevated than before. So I have to stay overnight. They say I could be here a little bit longer than just one day, probably 1 to 2 days, because my doctors are not even here in town, and they have other doctors on call for them, so they have to wait really till they come back to see what to do. They said they'll probably do an echocardiogram where they go and take ultrasound pictures of your heart. Maybe do a catheter and go in through my leg and go in and look deeper into my heart to see what's going on. My defibrillator did go off. And they went off because my heart was going into a random rhythm. Like it was an offbeat rhythm and my pulse was getting too high and then just dropped, and that's why it shocked me. So we will see here in a little bit exactly what's going on, hopefully. So far I'm still in emergency. They'll move me to another room eventually. But other than that, there's really not any more. They gave me a shot in my stomach. And they also, that was a blood thinner to thin, just in case if I have blood clots anywhere in my body. They gave me that to thin my blood out. And they also gave me some morphine for pain, because I'm in a lot of pain right now. I'm so tired and I'm in pain. I miss my kids. I just want to get home to my girls, my 3 girls, and all my animals, the dogs and my cat, and I've just been feeling kind of off for the last week and a half. My chest pain has been hurting for about a month now, but I felt off for about a week. I've been feeling a lot of heartburn, and I thought that was just from, I don't know. I've been only eating meat and drinking water, so it was just kind of weird having all that heartburn. And then last night my arm was hurting really bad. And then it started going numb and I couldn't feel it. And I thought, okay, something's going wrong. And then when I woke up this morning, I felt like I could barely breathe. And it hurt to walk. My chest was hurting really bad. And then after my husband left to go to work, that's when I had gone to the bathroom. And I just got kicked. Felt like a train hitting you, punching you. It just feels horrible. I don't know how to explain it other than it feels like I got hit by a train. It's just the worst feeling you'd ever feel. Like somebody just smashed you into a wall, like a big kick. They said they probably either have to adjust my medicine or they're going to have to do something different, because if I keep taking that specific medicine I was taking, there's a chance that my blood pressure may drop more, and that's the reason why I could be getting kicked, or it could be from something else completely. I don't know. I don't think it's from the carnivore diet, though. I really don't. I'm about to make another video here in a minute. This is the menu. I've never seen any videos out there before about what to eat when you're in the hospital, so I figured this is a good opportunity to show you guys what to eat when you're in the hospital. Yes, some of it's not going to be carnivore, but I'm going to try to keep it as much as possible carnivore as I can. You can't just order only meat, so I'm going to have to. I ordered some salmon because I like the way fish tastes. They do have other meats in there, but I ordered salmon, and I got a small salad because it comes with a salad. Pretty much everything else in there was bread, like sandwiches, pasta. I try to stay away from the pasta and the breads. I did order a little yogurt parfait, and I figured I would just keep that on the side for if I get hungrier later, because I only get 3 meals a day. I already got in here at like lunch, dinner time, so I probably will only be able to get 1 meal, and I can't order nothing else past 12. So I don't know if this is considered lunch or dinner. I haven't had nothing at all today because I got here at 8. I mean, the ambulance came to my house at 8:30 or 8:45, I think. I can't even remember now. And then since then, I've been in the ambulance driving over here and been here. So I only had a cup of coffee this morning. I haven't even eaten nothing at all. So I'm really hungry. That's another story to tell you guys too. The ambulance, because I live in a small town, they weren't even able to, they don't do transfers. They don't bring anybody to the city. These ambulance people, her name's Tori, her and her partner went out of their way and they called the head boss and they said this lady's had her defibrillator go off, and they did an EKG and that was looking very off too. They could see there was no blockages, but he said as if she's had a defibrillator go off, she needs to go to the doctor that she's been seeing already for her heart, and that's Oklahoma Heart Hospital. And they told her, he told her that she needs to transfer me. And she said, sir, her doctor's all the way in Oklahoma City. And he says, so what? I don't care if it's all the way in Oklahoma City. I don't care if it's 2 hours. Transfer her and take her there. So they had the option. They could have taken me to a town close by to me that's only 15 minutes away and dropped me there, and then a transfer team could have transferred me to the hospital. But they went out of their way and took me straight from my house straight to the hospital in Oklahoma City, and they did the transfer themselves. I was the first transfer they've ever done because they don't do transfers at all. And they had to call and page somebody else to get somebody else on call for our small town. So if it wasn't for those 2 girls that came this morning, I shout out to Tori, and I'll figure out what that other lady's name is, but I gotta do something to repay them because they didn't need to do that. That was so sweet of them to do that. That was amazing what they did. It was nice to meet them too. They were really nice people. And my family's watching the girls for right now, and the animals, and I just want to get better and keep going on this journey with carnivore diet. I'm not going to give up on it. Just because I'm in the hospital, I'm not going to stop being a carnivore, because I had my defibrillator go off and possibly had like a mini heart attack. They say my arrhythmia was off. They said it's not a heart attack because there's no blockages, but it was a small mini cardiac arrest, just without the blockages, basically, because the defibrillator doesn't go off unless if something is wrong. I hope it doesn't go off again. I can't imagine going through that pain again. And I can't wait to get home. I hope they move me out of this room. Right now I'm in the emergency room. It doesn't have nothing. It just has this little toilet over there and a little sink. Just have a little toilet and a sink. There's no way to shower or do nothing other than go to the bathroom. I guess I'll have to just be stinky. I'm not used to not showering. Like and subscribe.